Welcome back, NYC Fragrance family. A video that I've had to do for a little while. See, the new release came out and I picked up a small bottle. And I forgot that Ralph Lauren had contacted me if I had any interest in the product. But, you know, I kind of totally forgot about it and so on and so forth. But as you can see, with the new product, they sent me this really nice gift set. I'm wearing one of the things that came in the gift set, this shirt right here. It's very nice, fits nice. Love the way the collar fits up high. Looks very professional, very clean, very sharp cut. But we're here mostly to talk about the fragrance, right? I'll show you really quick what they sent me. So they sent me this gift box, this big giant box. When I first got it, I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm getting this. So the shirt was in it. It also came with, when you pull out the drawer, there's a hat in there. Can't really see it in the box. So it's a gray hat. It's got a little green Polo logo on the bottom of it. I'll wear that in the winter. I do like wearing hats, and I wear hats like that in the winter. But on top of that, the best thing that came was a big bottle of the new Polo Cologne Intense. Now, I already had bought the 60 ml, and when I got this, it's like I got a perfect backup because I really enjoy the fragrance. I really appreciate that Ralph Lauren reached out to me and shared this with me, because the original Polo Green, which is this one, or at least this is an iteration of it, not the original itself, because this is not an original formula, but still smells like the original. Still has that mossy quality, still has that leathery vibe, still has that very masculine, old school powerhouse style of fragrance. Even though it's a newer iteration and people say it's reformulated, it's not the same as the old one. Still lasts long, and I still enjoy wearing it. Even to this day, it's still classic for me. I just really enjoy the fragrance. But we're here to talk about their new release. So I have what I originally purchased, my 60 ml right here. And a lot of people are going to say, well, okay, so what's the deal with this? Does it smell like the original? The answer is no. Is it a good representation of a modern take on the original? I'm going to say yes. So the reason for that, for me, is that it's probably not as mossy, or not mossy at all like the old version. It's not leathery like the old version. But the herbal qualities that are in it still create that piney type vibe in the background with that fresh opening, and then it's got a newer aroma chemical which pushes it, and it does last very long, and it definitely is without a doubt a compliment getter if that's what you're looking for. As far as being, you know, something so mind-blowingly different or something extraordinary, what I'll say is, as far as what you see coming out recently with a lot of these sweeter fragrances and a lot of fragrances that smell very much alike, this one will set you apart. It does have its own type of DNA. So as far as that goes, I think the value is great. Guys are interested in the notes. So basically your top notes here are mint, basil, grapefruit. In the mid you got clary sage, thyme, and violet leaf. In the base, you got vetiver, patchouli, and good old ambroxan. Now, a lot of people aren't fans of ambroxan. They think that it's ruining fragrances. Personally, I'm guilty of it. I use ambroxan on its own. I actually have a small 30 ml of ambroxan, or molecule O2, I believe it is, that I layer with fragrances sometimes when I know that has poor longevity, to give it that extra push and extra longevity and extra performance. Now, that's just the way I see it, and that's just the way I do it. Personally, for me, I picked this up. I think I got this 60 ml. It was like $70. I did pay full retail. You know, it's one of those things. I enjoy the original. I'm a fan of the Polo line. I'm a fan of Ralph Lauren fragrances. Like I said, it's great that they recognize that I am one of those people that really enjoy the fragrance and really enjoy their fragrances. The original Polo Green has a lot of meaning to me. It was one of the original fragrances I wore on my fragrance journey. And wearing this, I mean, I've already put a good dent in this bottle. I love wearing this fragrance. I mean, it's just It's got those nuances in it that slightly remind me of the old one, and that if you really pay attention to side by side with the original Polo and this Polo Cologne Intense, and if you really smell them side by side, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yes, this has grapefruit. Yes, it's fresher. Yes, it's got chemical like ambroxan, but with that clary sage, that violet leaf, mint, the basil, all of that, it creates that herbaceous, piney essence that stays in the back of like the way Polo is. Kind of like almost like herbal essence if you ever smelled something like that. But then you get that bright grapefruit and then the ambroxan pushing and masculine patchouli and vetiver. I could go on and on and on about this fragrance. I really, out of all the releases this year, this is probably my favorite. There's a lot more for me to smell. There's a lot more coming out, so it's hard for me to say that at this point. But so far this year, if you're asking me, this is my favorite fragrance that's come out. I really thoroughly enjoy the fragrance. So again, I want to thank Ralph Lauren for sharing the gift set with me, even though I had already bought the bottle, but having more is never hurts. It's nice to be thought of in that way. So anyway, new viewers, thank you for stopping by. New subscribers, thank you for joining the NYC Fragrances family. And my NYC Fragrance family, thank you for sticking around. I know I'm slow with these videos. I keep saying it almost every video, but it is what it is. I'm going to keep making videos. Like I said, it's going to be on my schedule, but hopefully something will break and I'll actually get more, maybe not daily, but more frequent than I have been. So anyway, till the next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.